wicked to Assyria, my mother crushed, with reverence feathered from unwholesome fen, drove on you both. Southwest blown, a blister your lord.
For this, be sure, tonight thou shalt have cramps, side stitches that shall pen thy breath. Urchins shall for the vast of night, that they may work all exercise on thee. Thou shalt be pinched as thick as honeycomb, each pinch more stinging than bees had made 'em.
I must eat my dinner. This island's mine by secrets, my mother, which thou takest from me. When thou camest first, thou strokest me, make much of me. Wouldst give me water with berries in it, and teach me how to name the big alike and how the less that bear by day and night. And then I loved thee, and showed thee all the qualities of the island. Fresh springs, bright pits, barren place, and fertile. Tell me that I did so. All the charms of sycorax, toads, beetles, pads, light on you. For I am on the subject that you have, which first was mine own thing. And here you slide me on this hard rock, while you do keep for me the rest of the island.
Thou most lying slave, whom stripes may move not kindness. I have used thee, filth as thou art, with humane care, and loved thee in mine own self, till thou didst seek to violate the honour of my child.
Would have be done, thou didst prevent me. Had people else decide with Calibans.
Abhorred slave! Which any brains of goodness will not take, being capable of all ill. I pitied thee, took pains to make thee speak, told thee each hour one thing or other, when thou didst not savage, known thine own meaning. But wouldst gabble like a thing most brutish, and thou thy purposes with words that made them known. But thy vile race, though thou didst learn, hadn't with good natures could not abide to be with. Therefore was thou deservedly confined into this rock, who hadst deserved more than a prison.
You taught me language, and my prophet God is I know how to curse. The red plague reach for learning your language.
Hag seed, hence, fetch us in fuel and be quick. Thou ought best to answer other business. Shruggest thou malice? Is thou neglect'st, or does unwillingly what I command? I'll fill thy bones with aches, make thee roar, that beast shall tremble at thy din.
No, pray thee. I must obey. His art is of such power, it will control Madame Scott's syllabus and make the vessel of him.
So, slave, hence.
Sweet air. Thence I followed it, or to draw me rather, but it is gone. Now, begins again.
Those are suffer a sea change into something rich and strange. See us now. Hark now, I hear them. Hark now, I hear them. Ding dong bell. Ding dong bell.
He does remember my drowned father. This is no mortal business, nor no sound that the earth owes.
The fringe curtains of thine eye, advance, and say what thou seest yond.
What is it? A spirit? Lord, how it looks about! Carries a brave form, but 'tis a spirit.
No, wench. It eats and sleeps, and has such senses as we have such. This gallant was in the rack, but he is something stained with grief, hath beauty's canker. Thou mightst call him a goodly person. He hath lost his fellows and strays about to find them.
Might call him a thing divine, and nothing natural I ever saw so noble.
Goes on, I see, as my soul prompts it. Spirit, fine spirit, I'll set thee free for this.
I'm sure the goddess on whom these says attend. Vouchsafe my prayer, they know if you remain upon this island, and that you will some good instruction give how I may bear me here. My prime request which I do last pronounce is, if you wonder, if you be made on earth.
No wonder, sir. Certainly a maid.
My language, heavens, I am the best of them that speak this speech. Were I but where 'tis spoken.
How the best? What wert thou if the King of Naples heard thee?
A single thing, as I am there, that wonders to hear thee speak of Naples. He does hear me, and that he does I weep. Myself and Naples, who with mine eyes never since at head beheld the king my father racked.
Oh, lad, for mercy!
Yes, faith, and all his lords, the Duke of Milan and his brave son being twain.
The Duke of Milan and his more braver daughter control thee, if now are fit to do it. At first sight they have changed eyes. Delicate Ariel, I'll set thee free for this. A word, good sir! I fear you have done yourself some wrong. A word.
Why speaks my father so ungently? This is the first man that e'er I saw, the first that e'er I sighed for. Oh, pity move my father to be inclined my way.
Oh, if a virgin, and your affection not gone forth, I'll make you the Queen of Naples.
Soft, sir! One word more. They are both in either's powers, but this swift business I must uneasy make, lest too light winning make the prize light. One word more I charge thee that thou attend me. Thou dost here usurp the name thou owest not, and hast put thyself upon this island as a spy to win it from me, the Lord on't.
No, as I am a man.
There's nothing ill can dwell in such a temple. If an ill spirit has so fair a house, good things will strive to dwell within.
Follow, speak not for him. He's a traitor. Come, I'll manacle thy neck and feet together. Sea water shalt thou drink. Thy food shall be the fresh brook mussels, withered roots, and husks wherein the acorn cradled. Follow.
No, I will resist such entertainment till mine enemy has more power.
Oh, dear father, make not a rash trial of him, for he's gentle and not fearful.
What, I say, my tutor? Put thy sword up, traitor, who makes the show but dares not strike. Thy conscience is so possessed with guilt. Come from thy ward, for I can here disarm thee with this stick. think there are no such shapes as him, having seen but him and Caliban. Foolish wench! To the most of men, this is a Caliban, and they, to him, are angels.
My affections are the most humble. I have no ambition to see a goodly man.
Come on, obey. Thy nerves are in their infancy again and have no rigour in them.
So they are. My spirits, as in a dream, are all bound up. My father's loss, the weakness which I feel, the wrack of all my friends. With all this man's steps to whom I am subdued, are but light to me. My time, through my prison once a day, behold this maid. All corners else of earth let liberty make use of. Space enough have I in such a prison.
It works. Come on. Thou hast done well, fine Ariel. Hark what else thou shalt do.
Be of comfort. My father's of a better nature than he appears by speech. This is unwanted which now came from him.
Thou shalt be as free as mountain winds, but until then, do all points in my command. To the syllable. Come, follow. Speak not for him.
Beseech you, sir, be merry. You have cause, so have we all of joy. For our escape is much beyond our loss. Our hint of woe is common. Every day some sailor's wife, the masteress of merchant, and the merchant have just our theme of woe. But for the miracle, I mean our preservation, few millions can speak like us. Then wisely, good sir, weigh our sorrow with our comfort.
Prithee, peace. He receives comfort like cold porridge.
The visitor will not give him over so.
Look, he's winding up the watch of his wits. By and by, we'll strike.
Sir,
One,
when every grievous entertainer's offered comes to the entertainer,
$1.
dollar comes to him indeed. You've spoken truer than your purpose.
You have taken it wisely than I meant you should.
Therefore, my lord.
I will spend the desire of his tongue.
Prithee, spare.
Well, I have done, but yet,
Yet he would be talking.
though this isle seems to be desert, uninhabitable, and almost inaccessible,
Yet.
Sky could not mist.
it needs must be of a subtle, tender, and delicate temperance.
Temperance was a delicate wench.
And as subtle as he most learnedly delivered.
The air breathes upon us here so sweetly.
As if it had lungs. Rotten ones.
For us to have perfumed by a fen.
Here is everything advantageous to life.
True, say means to live.
Of that there's none, or little.
How lush and lusty the grass looks, how green.
The ground indeed is tawny.
With an eye of green.
Garry, missus, not much.
But the rarity of it is, which is indeed almost beyond credit,
As many vouched rarities are.
that our garments, being as they were, drenched in the sea, hold notwithstanding their freshness and gloss, being rather nude-eyed than stained with salt water.
If but one of his public could speak, would it not say he lied?
Aye, or very falsely pocket up his reports.
Sir, we were talking that our garments seem now as fresh as when we first wore them. Sir, is my doublet not as fresh as when I wore it? When I wore it at your daughter's marriage?
Cram these words into mine ear against the stomach of my sense. Would I've never married my daughter there. For, in sense, my son is lost. And in my rage she too, who is so far from issue removed, I ne'er shall see her again. Thou, mine heir of Milan and of Naples, what strange fit hath made its meal upon thee?
Sir, you may thank yourself for this great loss. That would not bless our Europe with your daughter, rather lose her. She at least is banished from your right. Though who have cause to wed the grief on
Thee, peace.
you were kneeled to in inopportune otherwise by all of us, and the fair soul herself, weighed between loathness and obedience, and which end of the beam should bow. We have lost your son, I fear forever. Milan and Naples have more widows in them of this business making than they provide men to comfort them. The fault's your own.
Is the dear for floss.
My lord Sebastian, the truth you speak doth lack some gentleness and time to speak it in. You rub the sore when you should bring the plaster.
Very well.
And most originally.
It is foul weather in us all, good sir, when you are cloudy.
Foul weather.
Very foul.
Had I plantation on this isle, my lord,
He'd sow it to a nettle seed.
Or ducks or bellows.
and were king on't, what would I do?
Escape being drunk for want of wine.
If commonwealth, I would by contrary execute all things, for no kind of traffic would I admit. No name of magistrate, letters should not be known. Riches, poverty, and use of service, none. Contract, succession born, bound of land, till vineyard. No occupation, all men idle, and women too, but innocent and pure. No sovereignty.
He would be king then.
The latter end of his commonwealth forgets the beginning.
All things in common nature should produce without sweat or endeavour. Treason, felony, sword, pike, knife, gun, and any use of engine I would not use. That nature should bring forth its own, all poison, all abundance, to feed my innocent people.
No marrying monkey subjects.
None, man, all idle. Whores and knaves.
I would with such perfection govern Sir to excel the golden
Oh,
age.
save his majesty.
Long live Gonzalo!
Do you mark me, sir?
Prithee no more! Thou dost talk nothing to me.
I do well believe, your highness. I did it to minister occasion to these gentlemen who have such sensible and nimble lungs they used to laugh at nothing.
'Twas you we laughed at.
Who? In this merry kind of fooling, I am nothing to you, so you may continue and laugh at nothing still.
What a blow was there
And it
given?
had not fallen flat long.
You are gentlemen of brave metal.
Nay, good my lord, be not angry.
No, I warrant you, I will not adventure my discretion so weakly. Will you laugh me asleep, for I am very heavy.
Go sleep and hear us.
So soon asleep? I wish mine eyes were with myself shut off my thoughts. I feel they're inclined to do so.
Please you, sir, do not admit the heavy offer of it. For it seldom visits sorrow, and when it doth, it is a comforter.
We two, my lord, will guard your person while you take your rest and watch your safety.
Thank you. Wondrous heavy.
What a strange drowsiness possesses them.
It is the quality of the climate.
Why not of an hour I did think? I find myself not disposed to sleep.
We fell together as by consent. Oh, what might, worthy Sebastian, oh, what might. My strong imagination sees a crown dropping on thy head.
What? Art thou waking?
Do you not hear me speak?
Surely I do. And it is a sleepy language, and thou speakest out of thy sleep. What is it I did say? Thou dost snore distinctly. There's meaning to thy snores.
And I am more serious than my custom. You must be so too, if heed me, which to do trebles the o'er.
Well, I am standing water.
And I will teach you how to flow.
Prithee, say on.
Thus, sir, the king's son's alive. 'Tis as impossible that he's undrowned.
I have no hope that he is undrowned.
Oh, out of that no hope, what great hope have you? Will you grant with me that Ferdinand is drowned?
He's gone.
Now, then tell me, who is the next heir of Naples?
Clarabelle.
Oh, she that is queen of Tunis. She that dwells 10 leagues beyond man's life. How shall that Clarabelle measure off back to Tunis? Keeping Naples, and let Sebastian wake. Say this were death that now has seized them. Why, they were no worse than now they are. There could be that rules Naples as well as he sleeps. Laws and imperators amply and unnecessarily as this Gonzalo, I myself, can make a chop of as deep chat. Oh, that you bore the mind that I do. Do you understand me?
Methinks I do.
And how does your content tender you in good fortune?
I remember you did supplant your brother Prospero.
True. And look how well my garments sit upon me.
And for your conscience.
Aye, sir, where lies that? 20 consciences stand twixt me and villain. Can it be they and not they molest? Here lies your brother. No person in the earth that he lies upon. If he were that which now he's like, that's dead. Whom I, with this obedience still,
3 inches of it, can lay to bed forever, whilst you, doing thus, to the perpetual wink, for I might put this ancient morsel, this Sir Prudence, who should not upbraid our cause. For the rest, they'll take suggestion as a cat naps milk. They'll tell the clock to any business that we say befits the hour.
Thy case, dear friend, shall be thy prison. As thou gott's millen, I shall come by Naples. Draw thy sword, one stroke shall free thee from the tribute which thou payest, and I, the king, shall love thee.
Draw together, and when I rear my hand, do you the like to fall it on Gonzalo?
Oh, but one word.
My master, through his art, foresees the danger that you, his friend, are, and sends me forth, for else his project dies to keep you living.
While you here do snoring lie, open eye conspiracy his time doth take. If of life you keep a care, shake off slumber and beware.
And let's both be subtle.
Good heavens, preserve the
What?
king!
How? Why are you drawn? Wherefore this ghastly looking?
What's the matter?
Whilst we stood here securing your repose, even now we heard a hollow burst of bellowing like bulls, or rather like lions. Oh, it struck mine ear most terribly. It did not wake you.
I had nothing.
Oh, it was a din to fight a monster's ear to make an earthquake. Sure, it was not the roar of a whole herd of lions.
Heard you this, Gonzalo?
Upon mine honour, sir, I heard a humming, a strange one too that did awake me. I shaked you, sir, and cried, and as mine eyes opened, I saw their weapons drawn. There was a noise. That's verily. 'Tis best we stand upon our guard or quit this place. Let's draw our weapons.
Lead off this ground and let's make further search for my poor son.
Good heavens, preserve the king, for he is sure the island.
Lead away.
Prosper, my lord, shall know what I have done. So king, go safely on to seek my son.